Yes, we're in a Duke Shelley watch, day 2,872, something like that. But, so cornerback Duke Shelley was claimed off of waivers last year, start of the season, from the crooked Chicago Bears, who had him play him out of position. And the Vikings, I mean, they found a home for Duke Shelley. Duke played phenomenal last year when he got into the lineup, replaced Cameron Tiny Dantzler, didn't give the job back, and he was great on the outside last season. Like, everything's been hashed and rehashed over again. Had a phenomenal season on a very bad defense. Like, he was one of the lone bright spots on the Vikings D last season. And Duke Shelley, like, is a free agent. And earlier when the Vikings put out a hype video for, by the way, teams generally don't put out hype videos for free agents that they don't expect back. But they put out a Duke Shelley hype video on social media, and then Duke responded on Instagram, "Bring me back." And then earlier in the week, Duke said, "I'm a bet on me." All right, so that implied that maybe he's not getting the offers that he wants as free agency rolls along into week 2 as we head into the second wave free agency, and he hasn't been snapped up yet. So remains to be seen what happens. And Duke took to the gram today, venting a little bit on Instagram stories. First up, so a picture of him, Vikings uniform, love it. I'm going to say this once, stop playing with me, all three of y'all. So stop playing with him. All three of us. But basically it's saying, like, stop playing with Duke Shelley. Hey, put some respect on his name. Actually, that gets into it with the second one. Nope, don't want that one. Not yet. There we go. So Duke Shelley put out the classic meme of Birdman on the Breakfast Club. It was the origination of "put some respect on my name." So that's exactly what he's saying here. Put some respect on my name. I'm Duke frickin' Shelley. I balled out last season, and stop playing with me. All three of us. Yeah. And then it ended up with, got to stand for something, can't fall for anything. So all of this put together, with the Instagram stories as well as, the tweet, "I'm a bet on me," it's heavily implying that he's not getting the offers that are up to his level in free agency, let's say. And, the fact that the NFL insiders haven't gotten any rumors of any other teams being in on Duke Shelley, again, just connecting the dots, those offers are probably coming from the Vikings. And, I mean, the Vikings are probably lowballing him, which is exactly what you do in all these negotiations. And maybe it's not going anywhere. Maybe Duke sees the offers as insulting, and there's nothing much that could be done about that. But I certainly would love Duke Shelley back, even though the Vikings signed Byron Murphy Jr. Murphy's going to thrive in the slot. Duke is an outside corner. Yeah, even though he's 5'9", and a $180 soaking wet. I mean, he's a fantastic outside the numbers cornerback. Now, there's a couple issues here. One, bit of a one-year wonder. Before that, didn't really do much with the Bears. Yes. Number two, changing of schemes. And even though Flores' defense is going to be upgrade, I mean, Flores has traditionally liked lengthy outside the numbers cornerbacks, and Evans and Booth would fit the mold a little bit better than that. Even though Duke Shelley thrived in man coverage last season, even though he doesn't necessarily check all the boxes measurables wise, he certainly would have the feistiness that Brian Flores would like on the outside in a cornerback. So I could see that matching up. But also I could see why the Vikings wouldn't be open to breaking the bank, either with big money or with a multi-year deal. So, I mean, with Duke, I would absolutely love Duke Shelley back. But also, given the Vikings cap situation, like, do we do a prove-it season? Like a 1-year, $4.5 million deal with some incentives? I would be perfectly fine with that. But, I mean, if Duke can get more than that in on the open market in free agency, my hat would be off to him. Respect. Good luck to whoever you land next, Duke. But I don't know if those offers are going to materialize, and it could be a spot where the Vikings have some marginal interest in bringing him back at the right price, and Duke obviously doesn't think that those offers are respectable. So we'll see. Sort of at an impasse right now. Like I said, the talent is there. I think that he has a lot of potential to potentially grow and show in Brian Flores' defense as well. But we got to stop playing with him and put some respect on his name. And he's going to stand for something. Otherwise, he's going to fall for anything. But, yeah, Duke hasn't been shy about voicing his opinion on social media. Hopefully, soon it'll just be like, we're back. We're back, because I would love to have Duke back in this cornerback room heading into the draft, so quarterback isn't such a pressing need in the draft. But your thoughts on our thoughts. Duke Shelley sort of venting on Instagram today. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.